So in this video, I'm going to go through a few places where you can get a CPSR for your cosmetic products in the UK, whether that's a base or your own unique product. So CPSR stands for Cosmetic Safety Report, sometimes known as a cosmetic assessment. And what this is basically a lab or cosmetic chemist is determining that your product formulation is safe for its intended use based on the formula you've provided them with and the safety data sheets that go with it. They don't need your actual product physically to test. It's literally just determining the safety based on those ingredients. A whole other thing would be challenge testing, which is if your product contains water, and that's where your product is sent to a lab and they test the preservative efficacy. But that's a separate thing from a CPSR. So what I'm going to do now is show you some companies where you can buy CPSRs, and we'll start with the ones where you can get pre-written ones if you're first starting out, which means you can use a cosmetic base and make some additions to create unique products, and it saves you a lot of money in the beginning, and it also helps to get you used to formulating. So this is a lovely company called Rochford, and they do pre-written assessments. As you can see here, they've got all different kinds for all different kinds of products. The most popular ones, I think, being the whipped soaps and bath bombs. Whipped soaps are here, and if you click into them, you've got all of your different fragrance oil packages, so you can buy the ingredients needed, and you've got different types of assessments, and you've even got a little add-on here for whipped soap sponges, which I believe is unique to them. And you can just pick different assessments, and each assessment is usually released with a number of fragrance and colour options, and then each new assessment for that product will have different fragrance options, so you can continue to buy them and release new products, and it will tell you what fragrances and what colours are included in that in the description. Please make sure you do read the descriptions for these pre-written assessments like they've put in red there, because there is a lot of information to take in and you need to make sure you are clear on what you are purchasing. But as you can see, there's lots of different options for them, and of course all the ingredients to make these products and these assessments are all on the website as well. They're a really lovely company, they have really fast shipping, and also I do have a discount code for them via the link below if you want to try them out. Another company where you can get cosmetic safety reports all written already is a company called Naturally Balmy, and if you click on safety assessments at the top here, it comes up with a variety for you to choose from, and they're mostly natural and include lots of essential oils and things like that. They're quite different to other companies that offer pre-written assessments, and I'm sure you'll be able to find something that fits your brand values there. They're all very reasonably priced, and if we click into one, we can see a bit about what's included. So choose this one, and as you see, you scroll down, make sure you read everything as well, because they will explain exactly what's included. And here you can see the essential oils and essential oil blends that you can use within this assessment, and the usage that you can have for it, so what it's intended to be used for. So all the information's there, and then if you want something a little bit more custom, then they also do comprehensive safety assessments, and this explains on this page everything, all the information you need to give them for your own custom recipe, and also they've got some other services here if you need them, and you can just pick which bundle you need depending on how many variants you have. Next is a company called Craftiful. You've heard me speak about them before probably. They also sell pre-made assessments. This is one for a bath bomb. And again, like the others, just make sure you read all the information, and then you get told all the different fragrances you can use in that particular assessment, all the different colours, and any other additions that you're allowed to add within it, and all the ingredients that you would need to buy. Obviously you don't get the recipe until you buy the product, as with all of the pre-written assessments, but they'll be very easy to follow instructions with that, and you can mix and match fragrances and colours with your assessment. They also do some unique ones on here. They've actually got a body spray and perfume assessment, which is really good. So I suggest giving them a try. Then we've got a company called the Soap Kitchen, and they have a CPSR generator, and what this allows you to do is get some really inexpensive CPSRs for your own recipes, so long as you're using ingredients from their shop. You can also get custom CPSRs from them using ingredients from anywhere else, but the unique thing with them is that it's very cheap if you buy from them. That brings us on to custom CPSRs, and one of the places I can recommend is Colin's Cosmetic Consultancy. He's been in the business for an extremely long time, no offence Colin, and he knows his stuff, so he provides very comprehensive safety reports, and he will do them custom for you and give you any advice about your formulations. Then you've got cosmeticsafetyassessment.com. They do very good safety assessments. They've got lots of information on their website, and again, these are custom, so you just email them with your formula, give them the information that they outline on this document, and then they'll be able to give you a price and provide you with your cosmetic safety report and answer any questions you might have about it. They also have a shop with some pre-made CPSRs if you fancy one of those, and they're all pre-written and very reasonably priced. Then there's Molecule Regulatory. I use them for my business sometimes. The lady there is very knowledgeable and she's very nice and good at answering questions. And she will also provide an extremely comprehensive safety report for you that's really easy to understand and give you a lot of information for your labels and allergens and things, which is extremely helpful if you're a beginner. So you just pop to her website. If you've got any questions, you can look at the Q&A here and then just drop her an email and she will send you a form to fill in for your recipes. Then there's Oxford Biosciences. They're very knowledgeable and they're very quick, and their CPSRs are very reasonably priced. You just need to email them and they'll send you a form to fill out with your formulas and all the information they need, and then they'll be able to advise you on any changes or provide your CPSR. And lastly, a company that I mention quite a lot because they do a lot of international regulatory services, and that's CEway.eu. They are based in the EU and they will do safety reports, challenge testing, and they'll also act as a responsible person on your behalf. So they have certain packages where they do all of the regulatory stuff for you, which is just lovely if you can afford that. So if you want to take the stress out of selling cosmetics, then I highly recommend looking at those packages and seeing if you can factor those into your budget, especially if you want to be selling in the EU and internationally as well as the UK. They're very friendly, they're very good with questions, so just email them and get the information you need. So I hope that was helpful. There are obviously a lot of other places that do pre-written CPSRs and ingredients and things like that, and I'm sure there's even more that do the custom ones, but those are the ones that I have experience with. So do check them out, see what fits your business and what makes sense for your budget and what you want to do. And if you have any questions, then obviously they're all very receptive via email, or you can drop me a question in the comments, and I'll see you next time.